After several months of silence, the World Cup season has been rescheduled, and it's now time for Maxime to get back into racing with one of the most condensed seasons ever.
I think I didn't realize when I was spinning on the rollers just before the first short track that I was waiting for that long. I mean, I was just focused on the race, not really too much thinking about this crazy year and what happened, just focus on my performance. Usually when we are racing World Cup back-to-back, it's 1 week for World Cup and then we move on a new spot for another World Cup, but this time we stay all the week in the same place, but for 2 World Cups. So that means we have 2 short track and 2 XCO in the same week. That never happened before. It's so demanding, so intense, we just have to recover from the different efforts. We were close to not race at all this year. So finally to have 4 races in a week is just a crazy good thing.
All riders on the start line, 1 minute to start, over. All boys in lead group, Max looks good, Manny looks good.
The start of the short track was releasing for everybody. Finally, the lions are out. Grabbing a 3rd place, I mean, on a short track is already a great performance, because when the conditions are cold like this, sometimes I struggle to deliver.
Des fois, je suis complètement rôti à l'arrivée, dans le short track. Et là, je me sens pas spécialement cramé, tu
vois. Nove Mesto is one of the most challenging track of the year because it's full of routes. It's really bumpy, rough, technical. I think if you win in Nove Mesto, you are definitely a proper mountain biker.
You know, everybody is committed. You enter the grass, you are committed. It's not, okay, my God, I need to handle the bar really hard, you know. And then you're like this, and for whatever reason, the bar is doing like that. So there is foot out and stuff. But
we are back racing, and we have 3 guys in the top 12. So let's just keep the work up in the way we do, and I think it's going to come just by itself.
You know you're really on the verge of being fine. I know the days.
The rest day is something a bit special because you still need to stay focused, committed, doing a good recovery, and in the same time the brain needs to chill a little bit, not overthinking about the race. I just like the way we race. We race hard, but with a lot of respect. We cross the finish line, and I mean, if he beats me, that means he was stronger than me. For example, the 2nd place of Victor, and there is no reason to not speak, to not go for a coffee with him and talking about something else or whatever.
penser à autre chose, ça fait du bien de temps en temps.
Ouais, voilà, ouais.
Bah, surtout là, un gros week-end comme ça en plus.
Ouais, c'est clair.
Il n'y a que ça à penser, il faut qu'on pense un peu à autre chose parce que sinon, on devient fou.
It's just part of the culture of mountain bike. I always had really great times with my opponent.
Okay, going down now.
Left. Everyone has a role and playing his role really nicely at the right time. So we have the physio, we have the team manager, the coach. Yeah, it's just few things that we are doing maybe more than the others that help us really a lot. All these people around are doing a massive job. It's a big machine, it's a big group, and everybody knows what he has to do. I mean, the riders, the staff, everybody is committed.
Me and Kate Joe just run through what we saw. Okay, start line. This is yesterday morning after a night of rain.
I don't know if you noticed like the left hander, if you come really fast on the inside, it's quite hard to set yourself up quite high to get the left real nice.
That's the inside, so pushes you into the...
I mean, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, again, but I think just try the berm to see if you can set up nicer or carry speed more. Or...
it's really slippery anyway, but
I could go 115.
yeah. Just to give me a little bit more grip in the front. You think it's gonna rain again or?
Weather forecasters said at some point that that mine's kind of been computed on wrong.
I can't believe even now how much I was stressed back in the days. I mean, I couldn't sleep, or I was sitting down before the race, my heartbeat was already through the roof. I just got used to it. I just trained also my brain to make this better. Pressure is part of the sport, especially these moments, the pressure goes really high.
I would say both Maxi and Henry are looking good. 2 laps to go. Looking super close. Maxi can win. Henry can make podium. Coming into Rock Garden now. Andreasen wins. Marotte in 6 seconds down. Good job, team. Good job. Happy days.
When I crossed that line on the second position, the feeling was in between, I would say. I was so happy to deliver a great performance because second in the World Cup, even if I had a lot of podiums in my career, it's still something really huge, especially when you are really close from the win. But in the same time, I was thinking, okay, I missed again the Holy Grail.
In the end, it's a good place. I need to enjoy the second place. I'm a bit struggling now, but I need to think about all the work behind and everything we already achieved. It's still a second place on a World Cup. Unfortunately, there is no overall ranking. No. Because normally I think I get the jersey.
And I was just thinking about, okay, the guys who were in the front of me didn't really perform, and the only one in front of me on the XCO wasn't there in the short track. And then I was thinking, okay, so I should have the leader jersey. But this is a special year, so no jersey this year, unfortunately. I mean, the team made the jersey for me, and that was really nice and funny in the same time.
I'm just super proud of you guys, and it just shows again how strong we are as a team.
Still things changed, but the true lives are still delivering. You know, that's still the best team in the world. Really small things, details, going to pay off. We're not far off, the three of us, and still believe that Friday and Sunday we're gonna collect some really big things.
So thanks again, everyone, for the support. Please, we go again tomorrow, and we race out again. On a race day, we wake up, breakfast, activation, we go for a quick spin, we eat again, pre-race meal, and then we go into the warm-up and racing.
Not making a move. Field is very compact at the minute. Marotte's crashed. Marotte's on the floor. Kaiser.
I was disappointed for sure because I wanted to do another podium, and I think I had the legs for.
Yeah, it's just race incident, but me, I was in a good place.
The placement you can get into the bunch is really important.
I made a mistake. I was on the wrong side of the track. I should have been on left to be able to overtake.
Everyone may make mistakes in a race like this. I always believe that after the storm comes the blue sky, and I can still make it. This vibe is deep into me. I really want to try to do my best. My best skills is probably how I can dig deep, how I can suffer on a bike. I think this is what brings me to where I am. Because when I was a kid, I wasn't the best, but I was always believing that I can still go deeper and deeper and deeper in terms of pain. And sometimes during the race, I'm just saying to myself, Jesus, it hurts a lot. It hurts a lot. I think this is what brings me to the top. And we go back to the routine race day again. Breakfast, activation, easy spin on the road, warm up, racing. In performance, routine is really key.
Maxi 18 seconds off the front group. I haven't seen him looking really good. Maxi on 10 is working really hard, doesn't look too good to be honest. Mancini in position 1. You're on one! Massive, thanks. Happy days, geezer. Happy days, well done, look. Smash it, everyone. I told you, thank you so much.
I was committed 100%. I suffered so much. I tried everything I can, but that wasn't my day. We always see the greatest of the sport that are performing every races, but in the bunch it's a bit different. We have up and downs. Today wasn't really a big down because 11th place is something great on a World Cup, but this is not where I expected to be.
Let me know when he's coming.
I was also, of course, happy for the team because we were looking for that win for a long time. I really wanted to be the first one to do it, but Enrique is also a big horse, and today he just delivered crazy good. Sometimes it's not easy to enjoy the place of your mate because in the same time you are a bit disappointed, but you have to. You are racing as a team. Just a crazy good day for the team. In a short period of time, we are living crazy different emotions. In the end, this is not really different from a normal life. The emotions are just a bit more concentrated than what we have in life.
So I think we can all be very, very, very proud. Massive achievement from everybody.
This is a race to remember, I think, in mountain bike history because 7 people fighting in the same time on the same sprint, I think, but I've never seen that. So I think it's great for the sport, really, and it's even better when if it's you in the front. And I think this week is also a good example of what it can be. A small piece that doesn't work and the race is not going the way you want. It's a proper roller coaster and this is really addictive, and it makes the big day something really special, something different, and the adrenaline rush you get when you deliver on a big goal is just crazy good, and you can't compare to anything else.